Hey guys, it's Alex C with TFP TV, and for today's run and gun, we're going to be using a French MOS 36 rifle. We've actually done a video on the MOS 36 in the past that kind of stemmed from an argument I had with some people online who were saying it was one of the worst bolt action rifles ever fielded, and I didn't feel like this little rifle got due credit, so I did some research and basically made a video explaining why I thought it was not only not bad, but actually one of, if not the best bolt action rifle ever fielded from a military perspective. I'll link to that in the end card as well as in the description, but there's several features that make this just incredibly easy to use and very fitting for a soldier of the time. They had a bayonet that stowed very easily, they cycle very quickly, and they had a modern rimless cartridge with a very short action. With practice, you can actually cycle and maintain a sight picture too, and they're incredibly easy to use with the stripper clips that come with them. At the time, they were also had the ability to share tooling with semi-automatic firearms. Optimal bolt handle placement also means you can cycle them quickly. Other great features like their counterboard, so you can't intentionally damage the ground very easily. Their rear locking for mud and sand resistance, simple and cheap to make. They had a fixed rear aperture sight, so they couldn't really be knocked from zero. And, above all, they're short, light, and very, very handy. These rifles they look crude. Let's get real here. They don't have a manual safety. Soldiers were expected to carry these without a round in the chamber and just quickly bolt the rifle basically to get one in there and get to business if they saw an enemy or were engaging a target. And these were used to great effect in World War II and after. Of course, there was a 3651. They could launch rifle grenades and stuff like that. I will say the one thing I don't like from a hobbyist shooter's perspective is that if you want to change the windage, you actually do have to order a rear sight leaf from somewhere like Numeric, but that's not that big a deal. Most of these come sighted pretty well realistically, so you didn't want soldiers to knock it from zero, and that's why they did that. They wanted these to be effective for basically getting the most out of their dollar, and they certainly did. So let's take a look and see how it does on the new and improved run and gun course versus the old one, which was in a way the original. And we're going to do the same thing, fire 25 shots with 4 reloads, engaging at the target starting at about 75 yards out. Let's check it out.
All right, French MAS or MOS 36. Here we go. I like this little gun. Let's go talk about it. All right, guys, we've had very few perfect run and guns since we've been doing the series. And I believe I just got 25 out of 25. I'll verify that and put the hits versus misses here. But people always ask me if I could take one bolt action to war, what would it be? And that's this one right here. It's short, light, handy, great mud and sand resistance. The clips work easy. The one hiccup I had is actually a round separated from one of the clips, so I had to single load one. But still, you can work the action very fast, and Damn, I love these things. Anyways, let's go back to the room and finish this one up.
So I think the results of this run speak for themselves. We've had very few 25 out of 25s since we've been doing this whole run and gun thing, and this one can rightfully take its place near the top of the hierarchy of bolt-action rifles we've used for this. Everything is just so well thought out. It's the result of French learning experiences from World War I and so on, and everything comes together well. It's quick to cycle, easy to run, and it doesn't hurt that it's so fun to shoot. Anyways, guys, big thanks to Ventura Munitions. We hope you enjoyed this. Click the link in the end card here or the description again if you'd like to see our old MOS 36 video. We'd also like to thank you for watching this one, and we really hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed shooting it. See you next time.